Minasan, Nihongo Kosei Yokoso! Hello and welcome to another class with Japanese for Beginners course. This is your teacher Rosie, and without further ado, let's get to work. So, let's review our few new words that we have learned in our previous lesson. Au, au, toru, toru, matsu, matsu, wakaru, wakaru. Very good. And now, let's begin our new lesson. So today we will talk about verbs again, or doshi, doshi, doshi. And we have number 2 written here. Why do we have it here? Because we have already learned a little bit about verbs, but today we will talk about the past tense. So we will talk about the Japanese verb conjugation in the past tense, alright? So let's review a little bit. Do you remember what types of verbs do we have in Japanese language? We have ru verbs, u verbs, and irregular verbs. Irregular verbs. Very, very good. Now, let's get started. So let's start off from ru verb conjugation in the past tense. So let's take our verb taberu, to eat. So to get our word stem, we need to take away the ru, okay? So we take away the ru and we have tabe, which is our word stem, okay? And to that word stem, we will add the ending for affirmative and negative in the past tense. So let's start off with affirmative. So to tabe, we need to add past affirmative ending mashita, mashita. Although it is written mashita, we say mashita, mashita. Very good. So the full word ate would be tabemashita, tabemashita. Very good. Now for the past negative, to tabe, we need to add masen deshita, masen deshita, and then we would have didn't eat, tabemasen deshita, tabemasen deshita. Very good. So we have ate and didn't eat. Perfect. Now let's take a look at our verb miru, miru, to look, to watch. So from miru, because it's a ru verb, we take away the ru and we have our word stem mi, mi. And to make past affirmative to mi, we need to add mashita, mashita. So we will have mimashita, mimashita. Very good. And for past negative to mi, we need to add masen deshita, masen deshita. So we will have mimasen deshita, mimasen deshita. So watched and didn't watch. Perfect. Now for my favorite verb, to sleep, neru, neru. We take away ru and we have ne, ne. And to that ne, we need to add mashita, mashita. So we have nemashita, nemashita, slept. Yeah, past affirmative. And past negative would be nemasen deshita, nemasen deshita, because we added masen deshita. You see? Very easy. Now, let's take a look at u verb conjugation. So we have this verb au, au, to meet. Okay, so it ends in u, in u. So what do we do if our u verb ends in u? We go one step back. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's ku, su, tsu, nu, etc. For u verbs, we will always go one step back in conjugation. So if it's u, it will turn into i. What do I mean by that? Let's take a look. Au, to meet. We take away u. Okay, we have a left. And because we moved one step back, it was i, so we add i. So we have I, okay? Very good. So we have I And for past affirmative to ai, we need to add mashita, mashita. And our final result would be aimashita, aimashita, met. Okay, for past negative to ai, we would add masen deshita, masen deshita. So our final result would be aimasen deshita, aimasen deshita, didn't meet. Okay, our next verb, kaku, kaku, to write. For ku, we move one step back, it will be ki, ki. So let's take a look at kaku right here, kaku. We take away ku or u, right? And we move one step back, so we have to have ki, ki, okay? So we have kaki, kaki as our word stem. And to kaki, for past affirmative, we need to add mashita, mashita. So we will have kakimashita, kakimashita, wrote. Now for past negative to kaki, we need to add masen deshita, masen deshita. So we will have kakimasen deshita, kakimasen deshita, didn't write. Okay, let's take a look at toru, toru, to take a picture. So for u verbs that end in ru, we will move to ri, ri, if you can see at the bottom. So toru will become tori, tori. This is our word stem, okay? So for past affirmative to tori, we add mashita, and we have torimashita, torimashita, took, took. And for past negative to tori, we add masen deshita. So we will have torimasen deshita, torimasen deshita, didn't take. Another u verb, matsu, matsu, to wait. So tsu will change into chi, chi. Let's take a look. So from matsu, we turn into machi. So to machi, for past affirmative, we will add mashita. So we will have machimashita, machimashita, waited. And for negative, machimasen deshita, machimasen deshita, didn't wait. Another u verb that ends in ru, wakaru, 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 to understand. So ru would move into ri. So from wakaru, wakaru, we move to ri. So we will have wakari, wakari. And to make past affirmative to wakari, we need to add mashita, and we will have wakarimashita, wakarimashita, understood. And now, if we want to make past negative to wakari, we need to add masen deshita, masen deshita. So we will have wakarimasen deshita, wakarimasen deshita, didn't understand. Now for irregular verb conjugation, as you can remember, we have only two irregular verbs, suru, to do, and kuru, to come. So let's start off with suru, to do. Past affirmative would be shimashita, 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 shimashita. And to past negative would be shimasen deshita, shimasen deshita. So did and didn't do. Very good. Okay, so let's take a look at an example. Let's say play tennis. In Japanese is to do tennis, tennisu o suru. So affirmative, past affirmative would be tennisu o shimashita, tennisu o shimashita. I played tennis. Now negative would be tennisu o shimasen deshita, tennisu o shimasen deshita. I didn't play tennis. Very good. Now for kuru, to come, past affirmative would be kimashita, kimashita, kimashita. For past negative, it would be kimasen deshita, kimasen deshita. Nice. Now let's take a look at some examples. Past affirmative. 大学に来ました。大学に来ました。I came to the university. Past negative would be 大学に来ませんでした。大学に来ませんでした。Now, we have one more verb that we use it very often. It's this. This, which means is, are, am. So the past affirmative of this would be でした。でした。And past negative would be じゃなかったです。じゃなかったです。Very good. Example sentence. 学生でした。学生でした。Was a student. 学生じゃなかったです。学生じゃなかったです。Wasn't a student. Now let's practice. Let's try to translate these sentences. I will give you 10 seconds for each sentence. So the first one is, I wasn't a student. Feel free to pause the video here if you feel like 10 seconds isn't enough for you. Feel free to go back and review it, okay? So let's start. Okay. 私は学生じゃなかったです。私は学生じゃなかったです。So as for me, I, student, wasn't. So I wasn't a student. Very good. Another sentence. I didn't wait. "待ちませんでした」「待ちませんでした」 Okay, so here you can add 私は as for me 待ちませんでした So as for me, I didn't wait. But if we know that you're talking about yourself, you don't necessarily need to, use 私は all the time, okay? So you can write 私は or you can skip 私は in this situation. Okay, moving on. I returned or I came back home at around 9 o'clock. Okay, so home would be うち and around would be ごろ私は9時ごろうちに帰りました。私は9時ごろうちに帰りました。As for me, at around 9 o'clock, home, came back. So I came back home at around 9 o'clock. Very good. Our next sentence is, I wrote a book. "本を書きました」「本を書きました」 Very good. I took a photo in Kyoto. Kyoto would be 京都 Photo would be 写真京都で写真を撮りました。京都で写真を撮りました。京都で in Kyoto 写真 photo 撮りました took. So I took a photo in Kyoto. Very good. お疲れ様です。You have worked so hard and you have finished your second lesson about verbs and their tenses. I'm really, really proud of you because you will be able to make so many new sentences and communicate in Japanese way better. おめでとうございます。And I will see you in our next lesson. またね。